At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big, go bold, go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless, we believe in the power of connection.
Back to Wilburton, Oklahoma for our final game of 4 today. Alongside me once again, Dean Amade. We got one more game to go.
We certainly do, and should be a good one.
This one will be between Elmore City and Canadian High School. Winner of this will go on to face OSSAA for the championship game, and we have a false start basically on the tip, and we're going to try this again. And Elmore City going to come away with it on the opening tip, and Emma Perano hoists an ambitious shot that hits nothing there, and Canadian going to have their first offensive possession tonight. Deep three out of the gates for Carson Thompson. Immediately a timeout for Elmore City. While we have a second here, I'll go through the starters for the Canadian Cougars. Your starters are going to be tonight: number 1, Levanta Clayton; number 10, Carson Thompson; 32, Bobby Dobbs; 34, Chad Baker; and 43, Trent Yandel.
That was an impressive start to the game for the Canadian Cougars. Thompson just pulling up, get some room, got some space, knock it down, let's go, race.
And for Elmore City, the starters tonight are going to be 00 Frazier, number 10 Martin, number 12 M. Perano, number 22 Hines, And number 33, Sawyer, down low on the post as Frazier throws that one out of bounds. Elmore City trying to go inside to their guy in the post, Sawyer, number 33, but nothing going for him this trip.
He tried to hit that little touch pass to get the ball down low, but nice defensive play by the Cougars.
Shot there by Yandel. Won't go.
Rebound by Sawyer.
DJ Frazier for 3, nothing there. It's going to fall to Hines. Hines not able to do anything for Elmore City there. Clayton with the ball. Dishes. Down low to Dobbs. Gets it back. Clayton finds Baker down low, and Baker fights to get inside to score. The second basket of this game.
Canadians in that 2-3 zone defense.
Sawyer down low, going to work. Puts it up and in with a tough finish. Fought for that one. Give the Badgers their first points of the game.
Yeah, a little bit of a height advantage for the Badgers over the Cougars, so they're going to need to try and take advantage of that.
And that's going to be a travel there. DJ Frazier jumped, didn't find anybody, and came back down with the ball. Turnover early on here, going to go back to the Cougs. Roll around offensive rebound for Canadian. Chad Baker gets it to drop and the foul. And Baker gets the and one. Off to a good start in this one. Elmore City, we saw last night, was able to beat the Colgate Wildcats. Behind some of the sharp shooting of Martin, but won't go for him this time.
And Martin is a player, like you just said, that really helped this Badgers team, especially in the third quarter, kind of took over offensively and made things happen. It's going to be important that he gets going today.
And rebound Sawyer. Emma Pirano tried to bank it in. Nothing going there for him. Cougs going to run it out. Clayton dishes to Baker. Baker remains hot. His 7th point of the game. Emma Pirano from the free throw line doesn't get it to go, and Carson Thompson going to come out of there with it. Clayton off the dribble, easy dish for him, 2 points.
And that's a nice move by number 1 Clayton off the baseline. Nice pump fake, goes to the rack and makes it count.
The Hines 3 no good for Elmore City. But the ball's going to remain on their end of the court. After that went off, looks like Carson Thompson trying to save that one going out of bounds. Frazier corner 3, no good. As there seems to be a bit of a lid on the basket early going for Elmore City. Good find for Baker in the hole in the zone. Able to drop it for another basket. Up to 9 points so far.
Clayton and Baker got things going right now. He's doing a good job of finding him. He's got a couple assists off of Baker alone.
Sawyer able to reel in the deflection and just continues to be a big body down there going to work with all 4 of Elmore City's points so far.
They need to work the offense through him. They're not having a great night shooting the ball outside right now. They need to find a way to get the ball into Sawyer.
And Thompson just snuck in there to get that layup for the Cougs. And looks like the officials are going to call a foul there on, looks like on Martin for Elmore City. That's going to be Elmore City's second foul of the game. Cold start for the Badgers, but it's been anything but for the Cougs. As Thompson's going to shoot another 3 and hit it.
They can't leave him alone from behind the line.
The Cougars right now running these Elmore City Badgers out of the gym as Sawyer shoots a 3 of his own that's going to draw a back iron. Clayton with a nifty move tried to get the and 1, but will get 2 free throws for his trouble.
Check out the replay right here. Nice feed inside to Thompson, and Thompson goes up high and gets it, and here's the three-point ball deep, and knocks it down.
That foul on Sawyer as Clayton knocks down his first free throw to take the lead now to 16 for the Cougars. And hits the second as well. Badgers trying to get something going here. And Martin can't get that one to go off the back of the backboard. As Thompson's going to find Clayton. And Dobbs going to hoist a 3. Baker there to get the offensive rebound and able to pick up a foul there.
Things are just going very smooth for the Canadian Cougars right now.
As smooth as that shot. It's been all Cougars so far.
And right now the Badgers, on the other hand, Elmore City, they need to find a spark offensively because they can kind of seem a little lackadaisical on that end.
Well, hopefully for Elmore City, as Baker drills the second one, checking into the game was number 25, Foster. He had a pretty solid mid-range game last night, was able to get some things going. He's in fact going to shoot here, draw front iron. Nothing going on that one. As there's a run out for the Cougars, nothing going for Dobbs as well. As Elmore City resets. Emma Pirano gets his own rebound and balls it in for the little putback to get him on the board tonight.
Yeah, coach trying to call a little high-low game. Emma Pirano doing a good job of knocking down that mid-range shot.
Thompson not able to hit that one. Brewster gets the rebound. Baker can't make it. Thompson gets the rebound and drops it in. Cougars killing the Badgers on the boards right now. Emma Pirano warming up a little bit. Hits 2 in a row for the Badgers here. Nothing going for Yandel. They're on that shot attempt. Looked like Frazier indeed stepped out of bounds. Eagle-eyed official trailing the play saw that. And 0-0 stepped there on the sideline, the purple painted area. Cougs gonna slow it down here.
Looking like they're gonna hold it for the last shot.
Looks like they're trying to set up something here. Looks like a double screen for Thompson in his spot. Not going to get it, but
and it's just short.
Baker can't get the putback. That would have put Canadian up 27-8, but the first quarter is going to end Canadian Cougars 25, Elmore City Badgers 8. It's all been Canadians so far. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
Hey there, have you heard? Bravado has deals for days.
You mean like a free smartphone?
Why, yeah.
With unlimited talk, text, and data for just $40 a month?
You're darn tootin'.
Then why the blazes are we talking on these?
Make the switch to Bravado today and fall in love with a brand new free smartphone. See store for details. Find locations at bravadowireless.com/boldmove.
Baby, you're the boldest.
Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold. Go Bravado.
Well, welcome back to the second quarter of our nightcap here in Wilburton, as Yandel has one a rim out there. Foster has that one deflected, looks like, by Baker. And Thompson's shot there going to draw nothing.
Foster gets the rebound. That's the one tipped away by Clayton. But they're going to say the last touched by DJ Frazier, and it's going to go with the Canadians.
Thompson back with it. Thought about a three there, but he's going to defer to Clayton, as that's going to be a turnover for the Cougs. Foster going the other way. Little mid-range shot for Foster, nothing. Frazier stays after the glass and can't get it on the first try, but gets it on the second.
Good effort by Frazier. They need a little bit of more of that if they're going to climb back into this ball game.
Cutting is Yandel up off the glass and in for a smooth 2 points there. Sawyer deep three, no good. But Emma Pirano able to pick up the offensive rebound, and he can't do anything with it.
Kind of rushed that shot. Should have probably have brought it back out, especially with it being contested.
Thompson thinks about another three.
Frazier chases him off the three-point line.
And that one's going to be knocked out of bounds off a Cougar and going to remain with Elmore City. Feeding Sawyer down low. Looking for Foster in the corner. They have him. That one's going to rim out as well. Clayton just going to whiff on the rebound attempt there, do a little Houdini action.
I don't know what that was. It looked like he didn't want to get too many on the stat sheet.
Ball remains with the Cougars. Clayton pulls up for a three of his own. Not going to get it to fall as Foster snags the board there. Back out to Sawyer. Emma Pirano able to avoid the danger there as Foster pulls up and rims out of the front iron.
And Elmore City, I mean, as much as they were knocking down shots yesterday, they haven't been able to find the bottom of the net this evening, struggling. Wow. But I tell you who's not struggling, and that's number 10, Carson Thompson.
I mean, he's been fairly automatic tonight as the lid is tightly sealed for these Badgers. Thompson has hit a couple of deep threes early on in this one and he's going to pull up for another one, almost gets it. Cougars up 20 at this point. Not the performance we thought we'd see out of Elmore City as Martin was able to get a two-pointer there. We were talking before the broadcast, this Elmore City team looked really good last night. It's come out a little bit flat so far tonight, Dion.
They really are. And you can kind of feel it inside the gym, just the calmness that the Canadians play has really matched the tempo, and the Badgers are, meeting them at their tempo, and it's not what they want to do. And because of that, they're taking all the air out of the gym. Even on their bench, on their sideline, it just doesn't seem like there's any excitement coming from that group.
Yeah, it's been all Canadians so far. I mean, wow. Not what we expected in this one. But we want to let you know, pretty sweet deal here, Dion. For a limited time, you can get a free smartphone when you start with Bravado Wireless.
Really?
Free. Completely free smartphone.
Well, I mean, I can't do as good as free, but how about this? Also at Bravado, they got unlimited talk, text, and data. And get this, for only $40 a month. 40.
Now, that's the duo you want.
That's exactly what you want.
That's the winning combination provided to you by Bravado Wireless. As Martin gets in there with a steal, and it's going to get an and one. Brewster takes a tumble into the padding down there.
And quick hands by Martin on that play right there. I mean, the ball was on the ground 1 second, his hand was there the next, and they were going the other direction in a couple quick seconds. And Martin goes in and has a chance for an and one situation.
Martin trying to will his team back into this one. Sinks the free throw to make this a 15-point game now. Elmore City already going to a full court press here, just trying to get back into this game, find some life. Hines, three in the corner, no good.
Still, with their efforts defensively, they can't get shots to fall.
Cougars able to break the press here. Helmert goes up, leaves it short, and it's going to be Elmore City basketball. Looks like we paused play a little bit to let Bobby Dobbs lace him back up. And Sawyer unable to hold on to that inlet pass. And Teetle going to commit the sloppy foul there at about quarter court. Helmert for three in the corner, gets it. Everything's going in for Canadian right now.
Good job getting back on defense.
Hines going to try again for another three. Nothing going. Thompson's going to push it down the court. Good jump stop there, but has that stripped away. And Martin going to get called with the charge there. Canadian looking to get this lead back out to 20 on this possession. Another shot for Elmore, no good. But rebound Cougars.
Yandel knocks that down.
And that's going to make the lead 21 for the Cougs. As Martin unable to tip that one in off the backboard. Elmore City Badgers team really needs a basket in the worst kind of way, Dion. Thompson, another three, automatic from the wings.
He was ready to shoot as soon as that ball touched his hand.
Frazier, three of his own, going to be short. Rebounded by Elmore. Elmore finds Dobbs down low, and Dobbs rewards him with the assist.
Excellent back bounce pass executed by Elmore.
And the takeaway there by Dobbs. Kick out. Looks like some of these Cougs might be a little winded after all the running up and down the court they've had to do here.
And I can't be mad at them. They played a pretty good, intense shooting first half.
And Canadian just going to hold here for the last shot of this first half, it looks like. And Elmore City looks like they might be content to allow that to happen. Elmore City, not the first half they would like to have seen. Big adjustments need to be made at halftime if they want to have a chance of coming back out and making this a game in the second half. Thompson's going to lift one and get it at the buzzer because why not? Everything else has been going Canadians' way here in this one. As the Canadian Cougars here have nearly a 30-point lead at halftime over the Elmore City Purnell Badgers, 43-15. We're going to take a quick break to bring you the second half when we return.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
Stick around because we're cooking wild.
Hey there, have you heard? Bravado has deals for days.
You mean like a free smartphone?
Well, yeah.
With unlimited talk, text, and data for just $40 a month?
You're darn tootin'.
Then why the blazes are we talking on these?
Make the switch to Bravado today and fall in love with a brand new free smartphone. See store for details. Find locations at bravadowireless.com/boldmove.
Baby, you're the boldest.
Bravado Wireless. Experience the power of connection.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
This broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast should not be reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed without the expressed written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management.
welcome back to the final half of day 2 here in Wilburton as Elmore City tries to find some kind of offense here. After abysmal first half, a good start for them there, feeding Sawyer down low.
And that's something that I thought they should have done more of in the first half. Run their offense through Sawyer. They weren't having any success outside shooting the ball, so go ahead, work inside and try and get some easy shots. Hopefully that's something that they talked about at halftime, and that's exactly why they went to it.
Well, early turnover for the Cougars. See if Elmore City can't do something with that. And Fraser throws it right to Yandel. Looks like nobody told some of the cheerleaders the halftime was over as they come running back out for Canadian as Yandel hits a 3. Brings his total up to 7 tonight.
That's a good way to start the second half if you're a Yandel.
And more importantly, put that lead back out a little bit for Canadian. And Yandel gets the deflection as well. Active hands in the paint. As Baker's shot can't go, but he follows his miss and gets his rebound. Kicks it out to Thompson in the corner, who's been electric from behind the arc. Yandel 3 again. Rims out. Comes back to him. Able to find Clayton down low. Forces a shot. Nothing there for number 1.
Looking for the foul, but refs don't call it.
Frazier draws front iron on his attempt. And Clayton gets the rebound and drops it in to make this a 21-point game. And Sawyer just throws this one out of bounds, intended for Hines.
That was a little lackadaisical right there because Sawyer just never looked to see if number 22, Hines, was still in the area where he received the ball.
Clayton with it here for the Cougs. Gets it back. Mid-range jumper, no good. Thompson follows it up.
Baker does as well, still misses. Yandel gets the rebound.
Not going to call a foul on that shot, but it's going to remain with Canadian. Yandel looking to shoot again. Draws back iron on that three-point attempt, but Baker able to secure the rebound. As Thompson's going to shoot a 3 of his own, that's going to be off the mark. Sawyer comes down with the board, and Elmore City back in transition. And Sawyer's shot rims out, not quite a soft enough touch. Clayton on the drive.
Nice dish.
Finds Dobbs to get him an assist there.
Martin with the deep 3, and it doesn't connect.
And excellent rebound by Baker to follow that.
But it gets ripped away by Hines. Baker gets it back, pushes it out to Chris Thompson. Thompson,
nothing
in and out.
There. Had that electric first half from behind the arc. Gone quiet. And Dobbs going to draw the charge on Martin as the Cougars have hit the half-century mark tonight. Take another replay of that charge as Bobby Dobbs sets up and absorbs the contact.
I'm just glad Martin gets up okay because it looked like he landed on his wrist a little bit on that.
And there's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession going to remain with the Cougars. As the ball's once again to Thompson. This time Dobbs going to shoot a three of his own, in and out. Clayton secures the rebound. And Canadian going to reset here. Thompson, a very deep three that's going to roll around and fall into the safe hands of an Elmore City Badger. Martin shoots a three of his own, hits back iron, but falls to his teammate Hines as they get another possession here. And Martin still can't get anything to fall. Rebounding really been a big difference here in this game. Canadian just swallowing up every board comes their way. Yandel, good pass to Thompson. Thompson can't finish there.
That was a good job underneath by Amperano contesting that layup.
And Amperano shoots a three of his own, something we haven't seen from him in the two games we've had with Elmore City, but it's enough to get the Badgers to 20 and the score back to 30. Excuse me, the score differential back to 30. Good feed down low to Baker. Baker making it look easy on the block.
Quick hands, quick reaction. Baker gets it, puts it right up before Sawyer can even realize.
And that one's going to be caught by a Badger on the bench over there. And it's going to go the other way for the Cougars.
That sounds like a country song.
The Badger on the bench? I could see that.
Yeah.
Got a couple of woodland animals in this one, cougars and badgers. Definitely would rather want to come across a badger than a cougar.
Any day of the week.
Thompson, another deep three, drains it to extend this lead to 35. Teetle over there dangerously almost out of bounds as looks like Scott double dribbled there. As the cheerleaders for Canadian try to put some energy into the fans that have made the trek here to Wilburton tonight. As Clayton shoots his own three, but won't fall, and Scott pulls down the rebound for Elmore City. Rebound Cougars, and they have numbers the other way. They're going to find Thompson, and Thompson again going to shoot a three, nothing going there as we near the end of the third quarter here. Martin pulls up, gets an unfriendly bounce, and rebounded by Baker. Clayton with some fancy footwork can't get it to go. And it's going to get poked away. Yandel at the buzzer. Clayton can't get that one to go or score after three. The Canadian Cougars 55. Elmore City Badgers 20. We'll step away and bring you the last quarter of action on day 2 of the Area 3 Regional Tournament. Well, welcome back for the last 8 minutes of action here from Wilburton on day 2 of this tournament as Foster jacks up a 3 to no avail. And Thompson's able to find Baker on a good pass. He's going to get the ball back on a high arching shot and going to hit another 3 tonight. He's been shooting the lights out so far.
He certainly has found his stroke and hasn't lost it since.
And gets the steal there. Clayton going to push it to his teammate Dobbs. And Dobbs going to take a nasty foul from Amperano. That'll stop the clock and send Dobbs to the free throw line. And Dobbs hits the left side of the rim and can't get it to go. Looks like Yandel's come out of the game for the Cougars. Wow, Dobbs misses both free throws there for the Cougars. As Dellin brings it up the court for Elmore City. This team looks a little different right now. Looks like the coach for Elmore City has decided to take the starters out and let some of the backups, the JV players, get a couple minutes here. But it looks like Canadian, on the whole, I think 3 of their starters are still in as Thompson just continues to keep shooting. As this lead has now ballooned out to 41 points. Canadian able to triple up what Elmore's been able to do. As Foster can't get that one to go. And Scott just throws that one straight to the Cougars, and looks like the Cougars going to take a little timeout to take Thompson out and Dobbs. So the only 2 starters still on the court for the Cougars are number 1, Clayton, and Chad Baker, number 34. Good to see some of the younger players who might not have gotten as many minutes during the regular season, get some action as Clayton throws that one away. And Baker's night's going to be done. And that's coming our way. And I think I got to that one first there, Dion.
Nah, that was all me.
That was me.
That was clearly me.
Can we get a replay of that? Anybody get an angle? I think you're gonna see that my hand was there first.
You might have a wingspan, but you saw me. My effort was there.
I mean, you got out of the chair. I didn't have to get out of the chair.
You didn't have to get out of the chair, so my effort was there. I got it to it first.
Hey, effort plays, or shows how big your heart is. Let's see. Let's look at the replay here.
Yes.
This will tell it. And yep, that was me.
You saw my hand. What are you talking about?
That was me. That's
one more time.
Possession arrow going my way.
1, 2, 3. Bam.
Me.
You saw that my hand is clearly in front of you.
Yeah, but the ball is behind your hand.
My hand is clearly in front of you.
And that one's going to draw back iron for Cornforth.
You know I got it, right?
I mean, whatever helps you sleep at night.
I'm going to sleep like a baby regardless, but I'm just telling you.
Another 3-pointer. So kind of surprised Canadian still shooting those with the score the way being it is, but I guess the Cougars coach just content to let the players play here. And Scott shot. Nothing going there for him. as we go under 4.5 minutes here. Tito able to pull that one out of the crowd and void Brewster to get the basket. Harris with it here. Double teamed. Tito able to take that one away. Nothing going for him, but the tip in off of Cornforth. I think it might have been possibly off a Cougar, but we'll say Cornforth got the basket. 2 for Helmer, and he hits one to bring this back out to a 40-point game. Cougars still shooting threes here. As Elmore City continues to play down low and going to be out of bounds, but going to remain with Elmore City as Noah Frazier checks into the game here for Teetle. Three-pointer in and out for Cornforth. Another three by Brewster. Or excuse me, Helmert there that didn't fall. Good find down low. A.J. Russell getting in there, going to get called with the foul. But don't let that foul distract you, Dion, from the fact that Bravado Wireless is currently offering unlimited connectivity for $59.99 a month. So that means all the Netflix you watch, all the Hulu, all the Disney Plus, the Prime, any shopping you do on the internet, and of course any of those battle royales you get in on Fortnite, you can get that for $59.99 a month, unlimited.
That sounds like a pretty good deal.
Pretty good deal. You pair that with your free smartphone and your data, your talking, your text for $40 a month. I mean, why would you not want to be with Bravado Wireless?
I couldn't think of any reason.
Yeah, it looks like down on the baseline, the ladies coach for Wilburton talking with the official there a little bit.
That was a great observation by you.
Well, you know, I try.
Yeah.
That's what the glasses are for.
You do know I touched that inbounds pass before.
Are you still upset about that?
I'm not upset. I'm just letting you know that that's what took place. No, you're in denial about it.
I'm not in denial. If anything. Oh, we have a replay here of this play again in extra slow-mo.
Bam.
I don't know. I think we might have both touched it.
That's what you would say when you saw that I touched it.
I'm just
That's
trying to make
exactly
you feel
what somebody would say who saw. I was like, dang, he did touch it before I did. You know what? We both touched it. I'm not going for all that.
All right, well, then I touched it.
No, you didn't.
I totally touched it.
You might have touched it, but I touched it first.
I mean, we'll have to ask our crew in the production truck who they think touched it first for us, as they got a better look at it than we do. As Brewster hits another three and gets the rebound here, is going to run it coast to coast and knocks that down. Looks like Canadian is going to take a timeout to put in two more Cougars. Number 22, Chance Johnson, and number 35. Don't have him on the roster, but we'll work on trying to find out who that is for you guys watching at home. arching three there for Knight. Goes in. As we have about a minute left to play here. Reminder, we'll be bringing you the finals tomorrow of both the men's and women's brackets, both consolation and the winners brackets as well. That's 4 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, count them 4. That we'll be bringing as Josh Sims shoots a 3. That won't fall. Noah Fraser trying to get something here at the end. And they're going to call a block on number 23, Daniel Ford Thomas. As Noah Fraser there can't convert on the first free throw, keeping our score. Oh, no, makes a second one there, so now it's 69-31. Daniel Ford Thomas knocks down the big three-pointer to put Canadian up 72-31. And a whistle there on Canadian. That foul going to be on Daniel Ford Thomas, the guy who just shot the three-pointer for Canadian. Free throw won't go down for the Badgers there. Second one's good, though, to make this a 40-point game once again, as we have 10 seconds left in this one. Put back no good. And this one is going to go final. The Canadian Cougars going to blow out the Elmore City Parnell Badgers to advance the consolation championship game tomorrow. Be able to see that and the 3 other championship games on Bravado Wireless tomorrow. What were some takeaways you had from day 3 tonight?
Yeah, the Canadians impressed me thoroughly. I mean, the shooting from Carson Thompson was impressive. Clayton running the show at the point guard position. It's going to be very, very thrilling to watch them tomorrow take off and see what they can do and see if they can advance to the next round of the playoffs. Also, Wilburton girls, I mean, they didn't have the showing that they had yesterday, but they did have a good game as far as advancing, surviving, and taking on and getting to the championship game and seeing if they can make it to the next round of the playoffs. I'm excited to see a lot of good basketball tomorrow. Championship Saturday is what we're looking at, so join us, and we'll be here to bring it to you.
Well, that's going to do it for Dion Amade and myself, Stephen Blackiston. We'll see you tomorrow for Championship Saturday here on Bravado Wireless. Until then, have a safe night.
This broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast should not be reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed without the expressed written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management.